This was filmed live at twitch.tv/devoidplays1.
Alright, so to start these, we gotta do these unread messages, right? Let's do it. So let's start with Helhest. We'll do Helhest first, and then we'll do what's her name next? Alright. So we got a message from Scory. Hey there, Wolf. The great Lord Felwinter, you know, of Felwinter Peak fame, and his tech officer are at Haven's Archives. Isn't that in Old Russia? That's pretty far from here. Hey, Old Russia reference? Huh. What would Lord Felwinter come all this way for? Oh, who knows? Probably showing off his latest invention. The guy's a bit of a tech nut. Frankly, nobody among the Iron Lords comes anywhere close to his level of enthusiasm. Here I thought he'd be a hold-up in his lab. Radagast wants to avoid this meeting, so he thinks he can send me instead. Unfortunately for him, I refuse. Oh, why doesn't he want to go? Best not to get too curious about your superior's interpersonal dealings, dear. Anyway, I need someone who can welcome him. Alright, I'll go. Alright. Oh, let's go welcome Lord Felwinter. So we're gonna finally meet Lord Felwinter in this game. That's sweet. Let's see him, and I guess he's gonna be wearing his old mask, right? The Felwinter's helm, exotic. Indeed he is. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's just a hologram of him. Only person who's actually here is Helhest.
Is here. I told you Radagast wouldn't come.
Hello.
Alright.
This is Lord Felwinter, and I'm Helhest. We're here from Felwinter Peak.
I guess I won't talk during this, because...
responsible for the comms networks covering the Iron Lord's territories. A few days ago, I picked up a strange radio signal unlike those from any known human or even fallen device. Even with Felwinter Peak's considerable technology, we were unable to decipher the signal's contents. It was only by chance that we made out a series of coordinates.
It was you who figured it out, not we. I don't need such consolation. After we fully decrypted the signal, I wanted encryption methods for my own. Once you've completed your investigation, that is.
Repeated calculations have shown the coordinates to be somewhere between Haven and the Old City, but the signal's range is too large. I can't look into this on my own. Wolf, I'd like to ask you to help investigate one area, then share your findings with me. Afterwards, we'll rendezvous here.
Sure, but, is your boss going to come with us?
Helhest can take care of this on her own. I have other matters to attend to.
No offense, but is he always like this?
Yes, he's very busy. Busier than any of us, in fact.
No, I meant, forget it. Let's head out.
Alright. I think, yeah, when we're doing these cutscenes, since I know some of you guys probably want to see this stuff, I'll turn off the music and everything, and I won't talk, so that you guys can fully hear it if that's what you're interested in. So, for cutscenes, we'll do that, but otherwise... we'll kind of just run it how we have been, I think, will be the plan. I can get some new messages. Who's messaging me right now? Oh, Shift. Alright, let's do this. Hold city signal. I forgot we can actually use our stuff. Oh, I just did that. Oh, I forgot. Isn't the first mission like a full-on tutorial? Oh, that's so annoying. So we can't really play until we're done with this one, right? Alright. Oh, we gotta do something down here? Oh, inspect the crashed escape pod. What the hell? What are we doing now?
This looks like an escape pod?
I've never seen this model, though. It's not from Earth. Can you scan its black box?
Let's see. I found the log from before it crashed. You were right. Its origin point was somewhere in the asteroid belt. Its mothership belongs to an awoken organization. When they flew into Earth's orbit, they placed an unknown device into the escape pod, then ejected it.
An unknown device? But the pod is empty. Can you find out what it was?
No, that information is protected. And I can't break through the security layer.
Awoken from beyond Earth and a highly classified device. That's quite unsettling. See if you can find any other clues around here, Grom. We need to find whatever they loaded in here.
Alright, I decided, I think,
They may have taken
I'm gonna turn on,
deeper into the old city. Follow me.
I'm going to, just turn the music off, I think, and I turn my game volume up louder. Because I forgot we're gonna have cutscenes in the missions, and they like to do a lot of cutscenes and voice lines in this game, which I think is a good thing. So we'll turn that off while we do these character quests, so you guys can like, I guess, be fully immersed. You know what I mean? Or so you can fully get what's going on. I think. I mean, if you guys are watching and you would rather me play the music, then I'll turn it back on. But for the story viewing experience, I'll turn it off at least for now. Could it be Crow? Maybe. Honestly, there's definitely a chance. I mean, we know. I think it's basically confirmed that Marasav is going to appear in this quest line because
The signal's getting stronger.
oh,
It's just up ahead.
because it was shown in the original stuff messages between Helhest and Marasav. What the hell? How do you even want me to get around that? Am I just an idiot? Go this way, I guess, maybe. Per the story, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So I'll leave it off like this. So Crow could definitely appear though. I'll say Aldrin could definitely appear here because he would still be around and he'd still be Aldrin Stop, so it's probably still gonna be an act. Can I just? Wow, why is it directing me to these lasers? Can I just walk through them?
The signal's right below.
No, I can't. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to walk up. I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to walk up to the lasers and look over the railing, not jump through, bro.
Right below.
That was bad confusing though. All right, what the hell? She just went through without me, bro. Is my ghost about to get cooked here?
Moment, and I'll shut it down.
Okay,
Cover me, Helhest.
this is kind of sick. We gotta like actually like protect her. This is a cool idea. We gotta like sit from far away and shoot the enemies so they can't reach our ghost. Alright. Oh, sweet. We can head on down now. Alright, nice. Let's see. What is this? The hell?
This looks like a projector. I can't turn it on.
Let me try. Look out, Helhest. We've got enemies behind us.
Okay. A projector? Well, so is it whatever was in the escape pod, is it human? I mean, it was a kind of a small escape pod. Maybe it was like a piece of tech and that's what this is? I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. The hell no. Alright, alright. Bang, bang. Not very many fallen. Oh, right as I was about to say, there's not very many fallen coming through here. Bang. Big boy shank comes out. Don't hide behind the bookcases. Alright, nice. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so it's a projector.
Ugh, nothing. I tried rebooting it, but it still won't activate. The hardware's damaged.
Any progress on your end, Helhest?
We found the device emitting the signal, but we'll need to inspect its structure further.
How about taking it to Donovan over at the armory? He's always the one who helps us with any tech problems.
Alright, let's bring back to Haven, I guess. Hey, welcome back, man. Hey, I no need to apologize, bro. Hey, we all got stuff going on, you know what I mean? And obviously, I don't expect anyone to, like, spend a ton of time watching my streams or whatever, but I just appreciate you coming back, man. We're just doing the character quests now, so if you want to see it for yourself, basically just playing through these things, And we're going to do both Helhest and Rosia. I got them both to a high enough proficiency to unlock the full quest line. So if you want to see these quest lines, that's basically it. That's the main plan. Probably do these, and then I'm probably going to end stream after we've done them.
Alright, let's see a master at work.
Ha! Interesting. I've never seen awoken technology like this. I mean, look at it. Exquisitely made, sleek novel. What buffoon would smash it like this?
It was loaded into a launched escape pod, and it took a little damage on the landing.
A little?
A little.
Sure, and a nuclear detonation is just a bang, right? I swear, you nightmares are purposefully obtuse sometimes. Let me see. I could force it to start up, but only forcibly.
It's a girl?
This is no normal projector. It has records of biological consciousness inside, making it more of a mind laid out on a petri dish, then grafted onto a supercomputer. You know what that implies, don't you? The girl should be a living person, or at least has the mind of one.
Should be?
Should be. Of course, the crash has rendered it a bunch of damaged parts now. A shame. This was a creation nearing the pinnacle of golden age technology.
But you can fix it, right?
Oh, one thing at a time, miss. I mean, I don't even know your name. What obligation do I have to help you?
Oh, I'm not asking if you'll fix it for me. What I mean is, are you able to?
Of course. Are you doubting me?
Come on, she doesn't mean it that way.
Of course she does. All right, fine. Very well. I accept. Now, if you don't mind, please leave. I need to get to work. I'll contact you once I've made progress.
Now that
Anyways, I have an update. Meet me in Haven. Who is this? Next time you ask me to fix your woken contraption, could you at least remember my name, miss? Apologies, I rarely receive personal messages. I'm on my way. All right, let's go see what he repaired. I mean, it has meat, water, salt, and vegetables. I mean, you have a point. So what? But you're saying that like the difference is just because it has salt that would classify it as a soup? It has the ingredients for a soup, so it's a soup, is it not? I mean, technically, yeah. Technically, it is a soup. Well, you know, hey, if we're talking about is the ocean a soup, I guess then I'm going to ask you, is a hot dog a taco? Or is a hot dog a sandwich? What do you think about that? I don't remember. What is the question? Is it? I don't remember which one it is. I definitely just looked that up. I think it's as a hot dog a sandwich, right? Or is it a taco? Or which one is it? Is it a taco or is it a sandwich?
It's most of the broken parts, but some of the damage to the hardware resulted in an irreversible data loss. Meaning you can start it up now, but it's incomplete. You'll need to find a way to restore any corrupted or missing data.
Thank you. I tried accessing its built-in permissions and detected that its system hibernation has ended. It's running normally now. But why is there no response when I try to start it?
Your familiarity with awoken technology is admirable, miss. But have you considered that this device has been in hibernation for years now and needs a good charge? And I presume you'll need a compatible converter, which you can find at the archives.
All right, then.
Okay, well, that's good to know. It's both. It's a tackmish. What does that mean? I gotta be honest. I don't think I've ever seen that word in my life. Unless you meant to say something else, and I'm mixing it up. Because I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure that's not a word. Unless I'm just tripping, but. Whatever. Let's head to the Haven Archives for now. Oh, it's okay. I got you now. I was like, what? It's a tackmish. A taco sandwich. Sandwich. Oh, wait. You mean tackwich? I get it. Yeah, okay. Taco sandwich. So are you saying then at that point, I mean, it has the qualities of both a taco and a sandwich. So are you saying at that point though, wouldn't you basically be saying, Okay. I mean, you know what? I'll give you credit. That was a pretty good answer. All right, let's activate this and let's see what this awoken thing has.
It can start up, Helhest. But why do I get the feeling something's wrong?
Have you come to kill me?
What? No. Wait, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm Helhest, and this is Grom. We're currently in Haven, a city under Lord Radagast's protection. You're safe here. Did you encounter some sort of danger?
Grom? A lord? And you've become a light bearer, I see. Of course. There have been some misunderstandings. My apologies. I am the White Queen, and I am from the Reef, an awoken settlement far from Earth that is inaccessible to outsiders. Protected from alien invasions, the Reef's technology developed far more rapidly than Earth's. One faction among the Awoken, the Outreachers, wishes to use our technology to help Earth recover, to unify our disparate people. I am the leader of that faction.
Their leader. But you look like, well, like a little girl.
This image is simply a vessel for a consciousness. I could be a child, or I could be an adult. I could even be you, or her. I could be an amalgamation of millions of minds. I could be anyone. That's one of the reasons I am their leader. Because I can be a bridge, connecting the consciousness of all.
Outreach. Connection. That is what we seek. For a long time, I have been wondering how we can unite all of humanity. If your goal is, as you say, to bring awoken technology back to Earth, then maybe I can help you.
Apologies, Helhest, but I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. I didn't come to Earth to fulfill my mission. Rather, I fled here. In actuality, the true Queen of the Reef belongs to the Isolationists, the faction that opposes ours. They do not wish to compromise the Reef's independence by revealing its existence, nor do they wish to involve themselves in Terran conflicts. I fled in that escape pod because the Queen's operatives were coming to assassinate me.
So, the escape pod landed here alone, and the mothership's whereabouts are unknown.
But at least you brought hope. And that hope has fallen here on Earth. We share the same goal.
I suppose we do, Helhest. Helhest, if you could restore and upgrade my previously stored data, I could rally my companions and carry out our mission. Together, we could bring awoken technology to Earth and rebuild its civilization. I stored a portion of my data in the driver module on the mothership, but we'll need to find the crash site first.
The nearest aeronautics campus is in Jiangxi Metro. Records of all monitored flights within Earth's orbit are stored there.
Then let's be off.
Okay. Well, so yeah, that was definitely Mara, right? I mean, even if it wasn't for the whole name thing, you could literally just see it was her. But this is interesting because originally, right at the start of Destiny, we weren't like enemies with the Awoken, but we definitely weren't allies.
We could then deduce where the mothership crashed. We'll need direct access to the aeronautics campus.
In like early Destiny, we definitely were not fans of the Awoken. You know, we might not have like actually like actively opposed them, but we weren't allies either for sure. So this is interesting because it makes it sound like Mara wants to actually ally with us already, but I low-key feel like she's trying to trick us. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think Grom's asking the right questions here. I feel like we can't really trust
Internal mechanics.
Mara.
And she's no AI or whatever. She's a real living consciousness. As far as
This is weird. I hate how they couldn't get some of the same voice actors, because like they got Drifter's voice actor to play, well, Wu Ming, Drifter's earlier name, right, and got him to play the Drifter again. But like the new Mara voice actor, she didn't do like a bad job in that cutscene, but
the reef is
Mara had like a very specific voice. You know what I mean? Like in in actual Destiny. Like, it's like a voice that's like clearly like meant to like, I don't want to say like represent like something powerful or something. I don't really know, but you know, like that sounded like the voice of like a little girl and didn't really fit, you know, Mara's character. I feel like, so I don't know, but and it's just weird to hear Mara with a voice like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's the only downside right now. But otherwise, this is pretty interesting so far. And I wonder where it's going to go. I wonder what direction this is going to go in. Nuke that dude, and let's finish this up. Yeah, she didn't sound like Mara Saab at all, you know what I mean? So let's see this. She also referenced Helhest, like she had met Helhest before Helhest was a guardian, so
Escape pod signal.
We can simulate the trajectory of its descent, just like this. Its trajectory is completely consistent with the one picked up here, but the origin is further away than we'd imagined. It seems the escape pod launched while it was still above the atmosphere.
Aha! I found the mothership's coordinates, Helhest. It crashed near Fellwinter Peak. Wait a second. Fellwinter Peak?
Is something wrong?
No. Just some coincidences.
Copy the coordinates and flight path, Grom. I need to report this to Lord Fellwinter.
all right. Well, I guess seems like we're gonna get to see Fellwinter. I mean, we have Fellwinter Peak as the PvP map, right? But hopefully it's more than just the PvP map here, and we can really get to see some more of Fellwinter Peak in Destiny Rising. That'd be sweet. Because otherwise, last time we got any real Fellwinter Peak content, right, was in fucking Rise of Iron back on D1. I mean, we had the PvP map, obviously, and then we had that one-off quest line during Season of the Seraph, right, I think it was? Or no, Season of the Worthy in D2. But that just, once again, was the map. But if we can get some new Fellwinter Peak content, that would be awesome. That would be sweet.
We've made some new discoveries. So you're saying the Awoken have a hidden technologically advanced enclave, and they've split into two factions based on whether they should help Earth. The faction that refused to help won, which resulted in the defeated faction's damsel in distress falling to Earth. And she's the one who sent the signal. I suppose the signal being of Awoken origin explains things. I never imagined they had such a tale. Scori never mentioned it to me. I wonder if she even knows, or if she was too busy writing those dreadful songs of hers.
It's the White Queen.
You do realize this name sounds straight out of a fairy tale, right?
Whether it's the White Queen herself, or her ship, or the distress signal she sent. None of the technology is of Earth origin. At the very least, we can confirm the reef exists. And they're far more advanced than us.
But is she telling the truth about her goal? For all we know, she may simply have fled to Earth with her tail between her legs following her faction's defeat, trying anything she can just to delay her impending punishment. Why should we involve ourselves in the Awoken's political conflicts? Earth has more than enough messes to deal with.
I am an Awoken, my lord.
Yes, but when you were reborn, you lost any knowledge of your past. You know nothing of these Reefborn struggles.
And that's precisely why we need more intel and allies. I followed you ever since I first arose in the light. From your days as simply Fellwinter to your rise as an Iron Lord. And while we both believe that the Iron Lords have their flaws, they can still change our world. But over time, I've come to realize, even if the Iron Lords are rebuilding humanity, they're doing so in a hurried, hapless manner. We often ignore the hopes of the minority to bring peace to the majority. I've seen too many tragedies and inequalities ignored by the blind sense of fairness. People hurt and misrepresented, leaving us broken and distrustful. We can't keep crushing people's dreams if we want humanity to be truly united.
This is where your desire to connect humanity comes from.
Yes. I've tried doing it my way, but I've never succeeded. If anything, I'm a long way from success. And it will require more than just my efforts to reach it. Individual efforts are minuscule in the face of such a massive goal. But if we had a chance to connect with more allies, then I wouldn't hesitate to take the first step. Perhaps calculating the White Queen's distress signal wasn't a coincidence, but a calling. This is what I've been looking for. A chance to reunite the Awoken and Earth.
Sometimes, Fellspring makes baseless claims trying to rile me up. Such as, Helhest is more qualified to be an Iron Lord than you. She has both outstanding technical skills and a sense of responsibility far surpassing yours. That sort of thing. And while your technical skills are no match for mine, and our understandings of responsibility are completely different, sometimes you do astound me. If you truly insist, give it a try. I won't be able to help you for a time, though. I have a more troublesome matter to deal with.
Not even the slightest bit of help, my lord? We found where the White Queen's mothership crashed. The coordinates. They're at Fellwitcher Peak. Would you be able to pinpoint its specific location?
You're certain it's these coordinates?
There's something wrong?
Helhest. This is where I found you all those years ago, when you'd been reborn as a light bearer. I'll contact you later.
He drops a bomb like that, then poof, he's gone. I'm feeling more and more uneasy about this, Helhest.
No matter what, we need to face it.
Huh. Well, dude, they're going deep on the story in these quests. They're pushing the story here. So, I mean, it was pretty clear, right? It seemed that Mara knew who Helhest was, like before Helhest was reborn and before she was a guardian, before she died the first time. But now it seems like it's gonna get deep into that. So let's see. Hopefully, can we really go to Fellwinter Peak, bro, and get like some sit down here? That'd be sweet. Trace the coordinates you found, and they do indeed point to a crashed Awoken ship, one I've known about for quite some time. Back when I found it, I dismantled what was still intact. Most of its parts are stored inside the temple. So it's true you found this wreckage before. Not only that, near the crash site, that was where I found you. Once you're ready, return to Fellwinter Peak. The faster, the better. And I'm on my way. Let's head out. Let's do this. Retrace. All right, hopefully this is new. Hopefully this is not just the Fellwinter Peak PvP map. Hopefully we get some new Fellwinter Peak content. Oh my god, wait. We're at, so this is the PvP map, but it looks like we're heading over to the Iron Temple, and what the low quality, bro. This is literally the Iron Temple how it was. This is literally the Iron Temple how it was in Rise of Iron, bro, though. Dude, let's go. Dude, this does look way different though than it does in actual Destiny, bro. You can really tell the graphics difference when you're on stuff like this. Damn, we're actually back at the Iron Temple though, bro. This is fire, bro. Dude, this is why this game is a must-play for anyone who's like enjoyed Destiny in the past, because this is awesome. We're actually back at the Iron Temple, bro. Wait, I gotta go around here and look around a little bit. We got where the vault normally is. This is where the vault was back in the thing. I love the Rise of... Dude, yeah, I loved Rise of Iron too, bro. Dude, look, we got where the vaults used to be right here. We got where... Dude, you remember, was it Shiro? Is that was his name, bro? He was basically the Cade replacement for Rise of Iron. He used to be, like, right down here, bro. Dude, this is awesome. We had, like, the bounty guy and the postmaster up over here. Dude, let's go. This is sweet. All right, can we actually head in the temple? Oh, we got more of these puzzles. Okay. So we got to activate that one. So if we split it like that. Oh, we can do it like this and then head this way. and then head like that.
What a
All
waste of
right,
time.
that's number
Let me
one.
connect to it, Grom. I'll modify the program directly.
Oh, what the hell? What just happened? System error, hack. Oh, it just made it easier for us. Oh, she hacked it and made it easier? What the hell? Okay. I mean, we were kind of cooking, bro. We got the first one done, but sure. All right, let's go. And we can add inside too. Let's go. This is where Saladin and Tyra used to be. Dude, let's go. This is sweet. Hell yeah. Oh, look, it's almost like the Cryptarchy symbol, because that's where Tyra used to be. Look, they literally have the Cryptarch symbol here.
First found me, Grom?
Dude, this is hilarious. It's like they copy pasted it, bro.
Looked like a battleground, and you were covered in bullet holes and blood. And there was a crash
Dude.
nearby.
We're actually back. Well, so look, there's only, wait. So there's only 6 banners here, and there's 8 Iron Lords, right? So some of the Iron Lords must not exist yet, right? We have that's Yolder for sure. That's Felwinter. That's Saladin. That's Radagast. Who were the 2 that were here and there? What are the other Iron Lords I'm not thinking of? We got like Teemer. We got a lot of other ones. I don't remember the other few names, but it seems like there's still 2 Iron Lords missing because there's 8 Iron Lords in total, right? There's only 6 banners. That's a good thing to know for timeline purposes. All right, well, let's continue the story. How we're going here. Select the locations your ghost mark to find the module Felwinter stored. Let's check here first. This Iron Lord's file is currently unavailable. Oh, we actually have to, like, learn? So that was Teemer. This is Silumar. Oh! So this is telling us who's in there. No, so there must be 10 in total, then. I must be tripping. So there's Teemer and Silumar, who seemingly, like, don't exist yet. This is where Ganora would be. She got that shotgun, bro. Ganora's axe. That's pretty fire. Continuing on. Dryden. See, Dryden was definitely not one of the names back in D2 and in the original Destiny, because we had like the Iron Lord artifacts. So, maybe there's some Iron Lords that aren't even in Destiny in this game. Aphrodite. I forgot about Aphrodite. Aphrodite's a good one. Aphrodite hasn't been mentioned in so long, bro. She ran the Iron Banner back in Rise of Iron, right? Like in place of Saladin during the Siva crisis. And dude, she's like barely been mentioned since then. I just think some like random lore tabs. Got Yolder here, yep. That's what we thought. Who's here? Who's this? I didn't even recognize the person. Oh, this is Scory. Okay.
Here's the storage module.
Oh.
Discarding it here is very Lord Felwinter style.
Oh. Okay. So this is the one we need then?
The good news is it's in mint condition.
Huh.
Tech really is something. After all this time, it can still start up smoothly. Inside is... Huh?
I'll wake the White Queen up.
Wait, Helhest. There's a recording stored inside. It looks to be surveillance footage from the night of the crash. I only saw a snippet, and maybe I was mistaken, but I...
Easy now, Grom. What happened? I've never seen you so flustered. What was recorded?
I'm not sure. We'll need to find something to play the whole recording on. But no matter what, you need to watch it.
What the hell did she see, bro? Alright, well that was a pretty nice little stroll down memory lane there, even if the mission was really short. And it wasn't anything truly new. I mean, it was just the old Iron Temple, but still, I'm happy to see it, bro. I'm happy to be back for the first time in years, bro. I mean, years and years. Alright, let's see what this message is. Whoa.
Ask Marisov just how long she plans to cower away in the reef.
Oh, she was a bad guy.
Your mission was a failure as well. For you will not find her.
I was once a member
Oh,
of the Reef's isolationists. And the assassin who came to kill the White Queen. I died near that ship. And then you revived me.
Should we hide this part first? If we use it to upgrade the White Queen, she'll recover this portion of her memories.
No, that agent isn't me. Whatever she stood for died with her. She doesn't reflect what I've experienced, my stance, or my choices. Just like I chose to believe the White Queen's reason for coming. She can choose whether to trust me once she knows the full truth.
I understand. You know I'll always support your decisions, Helhest.
damn, I gotta be honest. That I did not expect that. That actually surprised me with that one. So she was one of the isolationists and was the one who was actually trying to kill the queen. Who the fuck did she just murk there, bro? She just assassinated someone at the beginning. This is just some random. Huh. Alright, well, let's see what the White Queen has to say about it. See what Mara has to say about it. The hell? Why did she just start standing like that, bro? What the fuck?
We found the storage module from the mothership and installed it for you. But before we start the upgrade and maintenance program, there's something you need to know. Once you do, you can choose whether you want to continue working with me or not.
If you're referring to your past as an operative, I already know.
What?
I've had far too many run-ins with you as a crow, and I didn't lose that portion of my memory.
So that's why you asked if we'd come to kill you when we first met.
Yes. But once I found out you'd been reborn as a Lightbearer, and now serve the Iron Lords, I realized the value of cooperating with you. As you are now, I carry the future of too many people on my shoulders, and every step I take must be carefully considered. Additionally, I've been observing you while we've been working together. Seeing as you chose to tell me the truth, I think we can truly cooperate now, free of any grudges.
Thank you. You have no idea how much that means to me. So this storage module isn't your lost memories?
No. It contains messages from our scattered Outreacher members. With the help of more advanced communications technology, I could send a signal to summon them all back. But doing so would announce the activity of the Outreachers on Earth and reveal the Reef's existence to the world. With the Outreachers at the head, we would be leaving the Reef and beginning our quest to unite humanity. Now the choice falls to you, Helhest. Will you help me send that signal?
Helhest?
I need to report this matter to the Iron Lords. All of the Iron Lords I can contact.
Well, this is weird. This. So is Mara like not dead, obviously, but like is she like not have like a real human body? Is she just like a program now? Because this is like a full conscious person. Like I kind of interpreted that before, but like it seems like that is Mara, and like Mara doesn't have her body, or is she gonna gain it back? This is deep, bro. They really work on these main character quests, bro, a lot. All right, well, let's see what Radagast has to say about it. We got Salad and Radagast and Felwinter here.
I received your message and gathered as many of the Iron Lords as I could on short notice. Yolder and Ephrodite are too busy, and Scory did not accept my call. She's likely off composing another ballad on one of her personal retreats. For now, we will consider the Iron Lords convene. We understand the situation, but there is still much to be discussed. This matter is not nearly as simple as rallying a few lords. Deciding to accept the White Queen means bringing the Outreacher Awoken into the fold. Both sides would be exposed. There would be no turning back. And doing so may mean inviting political strife, all while we're trying our hardest to fend off alien invasions.
Let's make matters a bit clearer. At present, a group of Awoken have come out of nowhere, claiming they're from the Reef, and want to use their advanced technology to help us. It sounds no different from the promise of pure and harmless Ahamkara would make. And just as I wouldn't trust an Ahamkara to be virtuous, so too do I not trust this White Queen's reason for coming.
We inspected their crashed mothership. She was indeed hunted down by the Crows, an organization of operatives working under Queen Mara Sov. Her arrival on Earth was neither premeditated.
Oh, wait.
You may have a strong understanding of electronics, Helhest, but your understanding of political schemes is lacking.
You can't consider things from another angle, Saladin. Regardless of what her motives are, the awoken technology she brought is real. If your conservatism could accelerate the progress of Earth's civilization, then you'd have my unwavering support.
Enough. Helhest, I think we need more proof and more details.
All right. I have a recording.
Wait, Helhest. Your past identity.
I'll take responsibility for all I've done. If it means even a little more hope of making a connection, it's worth it.
Wait, so the White Queen is not Mara. Mara is the other one. Wait, what? I'm mixing shit up here.
To be sure. But the writing was indeed on the wall.
Thank you for having the courage to show us this, Helhest. I think it will bring us closer to understanding the truth.
It's also shown us how discordant these Awoken of the Reef are. Do you truly trust a faction embroiled in a civil war to help humanity out of the goodness of their hearts and expect nothing in return?
I choose to trust Lord Saladin. When the White Queen first opened her eyes and saw me, she instantly recognized me as the Crow sent to assassinate her. But then, she saw hope in my new identity as a Lightbearer. She chose to trust me, just like how I chose to trust you all and played a recording representing my past. What cannot be denied is that this world has become exhausted. Progress is slow, and it comes at a great cost. Our salvation always comes with sacrifice. But now, humanity needs to be connected if we're going to rebuild civilization. And the Awoken are still human. They need our trust.
You may very well be right. But right now, this decision cannot be made by the Iron Lords as individuals. The people of Viridia are relying on me to protect them. And until I can ensure these outreachers and isolationists won't drag my people into their conflict, I cannot work with the White Queen. I wish you success.
This is the first time I've seen you so persistent, Helhest. I vote yes.
I cannot completely trust the White Queen, but Helhest is right. As it stands now, humanity can and must be connected, and that requires faith in our fellow man. On behalf of Haven, I'll offer you the support to make your choice. If you need anything, Helhest, you can contact me directly.
This is the best outcome I could have hoped for.
Of course. Now, go do what you wish, Helhest.
Do you truly trust the White Queen, my lord?
When I was still alone on Felwinter Peak, a woman named Earthy, a mortal, climbed to the summit. She told me that, seeing as I defeated the territory's former warlord, I was their new ruler, and they would pay for my protection. I did not choose to rule over them, I thought. Why should I protect them? But she had posed the question. With all the power and technology I had at my disposal, why wouldn't I protect humanity? Her words struck a chord. If one day, humans could use those ancient technologies to protect themselves, then there would be no need for Iron Lords and Warlords. I've spent nearly my entire life researching human civilization and technology, yet those of the Awoken remain a mystery to me. You understand it though, Helhest. The one I trust is not the White Queen, but you. Nobody, not me or the Iron Lords, nor you or the White Queen can rebuild human civilization through their efforts alone. We're nothing but countless rough shards, clumsily trying to piece together a new era.
To connect everything.
To connect everything.
Alright, now I'm just mad confused. So I thought the White Queen was Mara. But that totally just phrased it, and it makes sense too, because we know in the original like Destiny lore and all through that, right? Mara's royal guard was called the Crows. So Helhest beforehand, before being killed, before becoming a Lightbearer, was one of the Crows, right? Worked for Mara and did whatever and was hunting the White Queen. So the White Queen and Mara are not the same person. Which is weird because the White Queen looks literally exactly like Mara. So now I'm kind of wondering if it's all a big trick here and these different awoken sides and whatever don't actually exist in the way that they're saying they are, and it's Mara trying to trick us into something or whatever. I mean, we'll see. But White Queen is Crow's sister. Well, I mean, unless stuff is different, but no. In the original Destiny lore and like timeline, Mara Sov and Aldrin Sov are brothers and sisters. Or brothers and sisters. Our brother and sister. And Mara is Crow's sister. Straight up. I don't think that's what I was kind of confused because I was like, the White Queen, I don't really recognize that name, so I was looking it up. I don't think there is any name. The White Queen, I don't think is a thing in original Destiny lore. I was just thinking the White Queen is Mara because she looked identical to Mara. But that could explain the voice and why it seemed more like a little girl, but from that cutscene, it seems pretty clear that the White Queen and Mara are supposedly two different people. Now, maybe it's some big trick that Mara's trying to pull, but I don't know. This is gonna be weird now. Now I really want to see where this goes. Meet me at the armory. Hopefully you remember who I am this time. Of course, Mr. Donovan. I made a note of it. I'll be right there. This is gonna be weird. All right, but we're closing in on the end of it here. So whatever the hell is going on here is gonna turn up pretty quick.
Lord Radagast wants me to help you find a way to... what was it? Yes, spread that signal. If you want to quickly emit a signal to all reaches of the planet, or even further, then you'll need to use the antenna array in my lab. However, it's constantly at max capacity, as it's also used to sustain the shifting gates operations. In order to send your signal, we'll need to make a sector of the shifting gate run at a lower frequency for a time, generating excess energy. Lowering the frequency must be done at sub-terminals within the sector, though. Remote operation would crash my primary supercomputer. Once the frequency is reduced, you'll need to run back to the lab to send the signal. Any slower and who knows what terrible things might happen.
I understand. Let's be off.
You actually understood all that? Oh, you're much smarter than Beowulf. Oh, right. As a little gift, I've linked that digital awoken friend of yours to your comms channel. I presume you'll have much to chat about, yes?
That's a huge help. Thank you.
All right. Well, this is going to be interesting. Well, let's see what happens here. I think this is the final quest. I think we have this quest, and we have some like cutscene ending stuff after. So we're going to find out what's happening here. This one has been barely any mission time, just a bunch of story stuff. Oh, and we're actually in the Shifting Gates map? Okay. So we're actually in the Shifting Gates map here. Interesting. All right, let's do it.
That takes care of this sub-terminal. 2 more to go.
I'm not sure how you managed to convince the Iron Lords, but I'm very surprised. And thankful, too.
I wasn't able to convince all of them. Some among them worry you'll involve innocent people in your conflict with the Queen.
All right. And they still haven't given us a photo for her exactly, so. Oh, wait.
Crow's assassination attempt led many to believe Marasov a staunch isolationist. But a select few know that she's actually neutral. She doesn't reject her former kin.
Oh.
In fact, she wants to protect those who wish to leave. She simply has more to consider given her status and responsibilities.
Wait, then why did she want to kill you? And how do you know all of this?
Answering that would require a much longer explanation.
So yeah, okay. So they're entirely two different people. So the White Queen is not Mara. But for some reason in the image there, she looks identical to Mara. What if she's like Dude, I don't know. This is going to get into some weird, like... I think this is about to get into some weird, like, side lore stuff that is not, like, true of the original Destiny universe. Because this is getting weird right now, yo. So So it's not Mara, indeed. The White Queen is not Mara. This is weird, bro. Alright, well, let's see what happens, I guess.
I'll need some time to operate this.
This is sweet, though. This story is nice. This is a good story.
There really is no end to these things. Huh. They've lost sight of us?
The frequency's lowered. We need to hurry back to the lab, Helhest.
That was it. I will say the gameplay for this, though, going back to the Iron Temple was cool, but the actual like fighting gameplay of this is like a 0, bro. Like there ain't going on. What the lag? Oh, is Donovan not supposed to be here? Oh, he's not supposed to be here. I was like, what the hell happened to my boy Donovan? He ain't supposed to be here though. All right. Oh, we got a high def cutscene.
White Queen. And you, Helhest. I know what you're doing. My crows have had their eyes on you this entire time. But I'm also very curious as to whether this broken planet can truly prove to me that when humanity reaches a dead end, the people will still join hands. I look forward to your performance.
What in the hell, bro? Okay, well so that was definitely Mara. And that makes more sense. That's not the same voice actor as an original Destiny. That's definitely a different voice actor, but it sounded a lot more like Mara. So I'm good. I was like, bro, when they had that kid, I was like, dude, if this is Mara, like this sounds stupid. But that okay. Well, this is getting weird now. So who the hell is the White Queen then? I guess the White Queen's just like a new character, an OC for this game. Huh. All right, well, this is probably going to be the ending thing, so let's see what they have to say.
Donovan has completed a full repair and restart for me. Now, I can talk freely with you.
Was it a difficult process? It's been nearly a week since we left the shifting gate, after all.
No, I think he was simply reluctant to do it. He discovered I'd infiltrated the shifting gate system and edited the environmental code. After that, he was a tad bit, upset.
I can imagine how that went.
Still, I'm very grateful to him for helping us. And at least the signal went out, right?
Yes. With Lord Radagast's help, I've contacted all of our surviving members and given orders to rally. A ship will soon arrive to take me away. Then, we will find a suitable place to settle down and carry out our mission. Thank you for your help, Helhest. Feel free to contact us anytime.
My pleasure. But were you truly able to let it all go? You know, facing me, a former Crow operative who took your allies' lives.
There are few rights and wrongs in life, Helhest. Merely choices and stances. Your past self may have chosen to stand with the crows, but now, you've chosen to stand with humanity. For me, knowing this is enough.
I still don't know why I joined the Crows back then. But now, standing where I am, I've worked towards this for a long, long time.
There is one last thing I must warn you of, Helhest. Do you remember in the shifting gate, when I told you it was the crows who came to assassinate me?
You mean it wasn't the Queen, but the Crows themselves?
Yes. As I understand, the Queen simply wanted to bring me back, but the crows wanted me dead. I suspect the power struggle within the crows had already begun at that point. They may be an intelligence network working under her, but they seem to have their own agenda and operate in secret. This extends to the conflict between the Outreachers and the Isolationists. The two sides were intentionally pushed to the extremes.
But what for?
That I don't know. None of these tendencies seem to be unknown to the Queen. She must be using them all to her own advantage. Very skillfully, might I add. Then, when all is said and done, she will hold all of the chess pieces in the palm of her hand.
You seem to understand the Queen very well. And even though you stand opposed to her, you've never doubted her stance.
You saw Morozov's face in that video, did you not? You don't think we look a tad bit similar?
What do you mean?
You chose to confide in me. So I will choose to confide in you. An excellent politician never leaves themselves without choices. I am one of her backup plans.
I think I understand.
I quite like your intelligence, Helhest. That's why I must remind you, as an intelligence network, the Crows will not let any bit of information slip through their talents. This leads them to control their operatives by any means necessary. They've likely already set their eyes on you. While the Queen is watching how the chess pieces fall, you must be cautious and avoid getting caught up in their conflict again.
Thank you for the reminder. I'll be careful.
Now then, I've completed all missions at hand, save for one. Bidding you farewell. I hope we can meet again.
I'm sure we will. When the time comes to witness a new era.
Okay, that was fire, bro. So if I understood that right, basically, the White Queen is essentially like a copy of Mara's consciousness. That's why they look the same, because technically it is Mara. It's just not like the real Mara. And that's why she's just like a robot AI thing, is because it's actually just a copy of Mara's consciousness used to, that thinks in the same way and all that. It's just that one is a version of Mara that ended up supporting a different side and went with a different plan. Dude, that's crazy, bro. They cooked on that story. I will say the gameplay part of that wasn't very fun. I mean, there was literally like 10 minutes of gameplay and like 50 minutes of cutscenes, but the story was so fire. I don't even care, dude. That was gas. And they talked about too how the Crows are like working against Mara, like kind of working against Mara, but like secretly doing their own thing. But about how what's it called? Mara actually knew about it, which makes sense, because I was about to say, I was like, but isn't Aldrin one of the Crows? And he probably is, and she has Aldrin basically working as an inside agent with the Crows to like feed her information and get her to do stuff that they think she doesn't want them to do, but she actually does want them to do. Bro, this is crazy. Basically, Mara's cooking. Basically, Mara's going big brain, bro. Holy, that was a fire story. That was straight gas. Hey, that was straight gas.